Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is finally a thawed out February 21st, Sunday, 2021. North Texas doesn't have ice or snow. We're so excited. This is episode number 117 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. For those of you who haven't guessed, I'm obsessed with a couple things. Time management, because I don't feel like I have control over it, and reading. I just love to read. I'm on course to read about a book a week. Thanks to my workout, I've been listening to books on tape or audiobooks. I keep using the word tape. I know for you millennials that doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, I've been listening to audiobooks. Today, we're going to talk about 3 things. We're going to talk about doing less and obsessing. Doing less and obsess. Let me get that right. Purpose with passion, and scheduling intense focus. So on my to-do list, I use Google Calendars and I have it color-coded and I fill it out every day, and I've been planning out my days, my weeks, my months, years. And I as a business owner, I get about 10, 15, 20 things on there, and they're so crammed in there, and they're in 30-minute blocks, and I accomplish a great many of them, and I'm trying to work to do better. But I've picked up and read a new book this week called Great at Work by Morton Hansen. And it is kicking me in the face about how I'm organizing my time. And basically our first point is do less and obsess. So instead of getting, 15 or 20 things on there where I do them and then I have to go back and add to them, I'm rescheduling my time with bigger blocks. I think it was back in episode number 36, we were talking about minority focus and the one thing and things like that. I'm trying to now do smaller things in a day, but do bigger pieces of time. So my points today really focus on that. And I loved what Morton said, do less and obsess. I just love that phrase. It's a great phrase. It's our first point. Point number 2 is do everything with purpose and passion, right? If you're going to take the time out of your workday to do something, have passion to do it. I think that's a great, great statement. Purpose with passion, right? And my third tip is one that comes from me, and that's you should schedule things with intense focus. There's a lot of things you can do, even if you're ADD like me, in short blocks of intense focus. For example, I breathe on average, every few seconds, maybe 20, 30 times a minute. But back in college, when I was taking swim classes, I could actually hold my breath for 90 seconds. But the thing is, you don't hold your breath for 90 seconds all the time, but you can do it for a short period of time with intense focus. Now, maybe you can't hold your breath for 90 seconds, but you probably hold your breath longer than normal breathing. And I tell you that story as an analogy that even if you have ADD, you can focus on something pretty intently for a short period of time. And as we minimize the things we put on our to-do list and we stretch out the time so we can focus more on them, and we're doing it with purpose and passion, I'm advising you to focus intently during that time. And then you can have your break and then go on to the next task. Where we get in trouble is we put in too many tasks, and myself included, and we change tasks too often that really affects our focus and causes people like ADD to me to be even more ADD. So there's my tips for you today. Do less and obsess. Purpose with passion, schedule intense focus. As always, I tell you these tips every day so that you can be awesome. Now go back to sleep.